Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good-looking ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Batistuta. Nesta gets a foot in and wins the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, no,
it's Lampard! Oh, that is rather wayward. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pato. And here's Messi. Looking for options for movement. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So it is still 0-0. Lampard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Manchester United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
He's a sharp little ball here. Messi, lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's there to clear it.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Real chance! Has another go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. Messi's... Oh, great leap! Loose ball now, and that's another chance! Goal! Manchester United! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now that looks a decent ball. Zanetti. Played into the box. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Turan.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's clever. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always onto this. And smartly reclaimed.
Seedorf really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No, again there's no way through. Knocks it into space. Can he get on the end of this? Crosses it in. Oh, that was vital. Seedorf. Pull it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that was asking for too much. Bojan.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Del Piero. Del Piero! Diaz. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Pato. Diaz. Seedorf. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ferdinand cuts out the pass.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Batistuta. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. They get a throw in. And that's definitely not his best. Referee's given a throw.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
That's going in strongly.
That'll be a throw in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Puerto Rico finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half. Decent chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Stojkovic. That looks a good ball through. Chance! Off the post! He doesn't look too happy with that.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Nicked it back promptly. It's a searching pass. This is a promising build-up. Defending was strong and firm. Pullet going forward. Pato. Roberto Carlos. Puerto Rico needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, it's come loose.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Looking tidy in possession here. Seedorf. Oh, what a ball! This might spell... And Seedorf! Oh, split-second reaction.
Seedorf really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Roberto Carlos. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter.
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Pato! And no! He had to. And yet he could not.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
So
13.
changes afoot here, and
Número
from
20.
both sides.
Número 3. Número 5. Entran número
Puerto
9.
Rico clearly
Número
are pushing
10.
for the win here,
Número
Peter. It's
14.
making for a very
Número
frantic
21.
end to this game.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he cuts out the supply. Puerto Rico very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that was very necessary. Zanetti.
Puerto Rico really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some...
And Del Piero! And that's been won straight back.
Se van a jugar 4
The
minutos de
final seconds
compensación.
now.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Aimed beyond the defence. Impressive jump! And there's a goal! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
Tries a shot! Wonderful from Del Piero! About as smooth as it gets. And that's that. Puerto Rico have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having